Welcome to Module 4, Lesson 2, Unit Conversion. So on the SAT, some questions may involve converting between lengths, weights, times, and rates. Some basic unit conversion principles are the conversion factor. The conversion factor is a ratio that relates two units. So what's really nice about the SAT is that whenever you're dealing with a problem that involves unit conversion, they give you the conversion factor that you'll need to work with in the problem. So for example, I give you this conversion factor here, 1 mile equals 5,280 feet. We're going to use that conversion factor in the example below. A key rule to remember is to multiply by the conversion factor to cancel out unwanted units. So let's take a look at the example. Convert 5 miles to feet. So we're going to take 5 miles and multiply it by the conversion factor, right? Our conversion factor was 1 mile equals 5,280 feet. So we're going to multiply 5 miles by 5,280 feet over 1 mile. And that gives us 26,400 feet. Here are just a few common conversion factors that you'll use involving length, weight, time, and volume. These are the most common ones. They're not the only ones. But again, what's really nice about the SAT is that they give you the conversion factor that you need to work with, right? So even if they had it on the reference sheet, you would have to go to the reference sheet and figure out which conversion factor you need to use. But what's nice is that for the given problem, they give you the conversion factor. Please pause this video and work on the Lesson 2 Level 1 problems in the workbook. In Level 2, we'll work on multi-step conversions. So sometimes you'll need to convert across multiple units, and you'll have to break this up into steps. So let's take a look at this example here. Convert 3 hours to seconds. So in order to do this, we're first going to have to convert hours to minutes and then minutes to seconds. So to convert hours to minutes, we'll do 3 hours times 60 minutes per hour equals 180 minutes. So we know that 3 hours is 180 minutes. Now we'll take 180 minutes and convert it into seconds by doing 180 minutes times 60 seconds per minute equals 10,800 seconds. So again, if this was an SAT problem, they would give you, even though it may seem obvious, there's 60 minutes in an hour and 60 seconds in a minute. Some tips for unit conversion on the SAT are read carefully and identify the units involved. Always write out the conversion factors explicitly and check that your final units match what the question is asking for, right? Especially with those multi-step problems, like the one that we just did. You don't want to just convert hours to minutes and be like, okay, I got my answer. Check and reread the problem and make sure your answer and the units in your answer match with the units in what the question is asking for. So let's take a look at some practice problems. Convert 36 inches to yards. And I give you the two conversion factors that we're going to need here. 1 yard is equal to 3 feet, and 1 foot is equal to 12 inches. So first we'll convert inches to feet. And to do that, we'll take 36 inches and divide it by 12 inches, and we get 3 feet, right? 36 inches, we divided it by 12 because there's 12 inches in 1 foot, and we get 3 feet. Then we'll convert feet to yards. We do 3 feet divided by 3 because we know there's 3 feet in a yard, and we get 1 yard. Let's take a look at the next problem. A car travels at 60 miles per hour. Convert this speed to feet per second. So I give you the two conversion factors. 1 mile is equal to 5,280 feet, and 1 hour is equal to 3,600 seconds. So first we're going to convert miles per hour to feet per hour. And to do that, we'll multiply 60 miles per hour times 5,280 feet per mile, and we get 316,800 feet per hour. Now we have to convert feet per hour to feet per second. So to do that, we're going to take 316,800 feet per hour and divide it by 3,600 seconds per hour. And from that, we get 88 feet per second. So notice how there's not just one straight way to solve these unit conversion problems. Sometimes you have to multiply and sometimes you have to divide. So you do have to ask yourself which direction you're going. Please pause this video and work on the Lesson 2, Level 2 problems in the workbook. In Level 3, we'll work on combined conversions. A runner completes 400 meters in 50 seconds. What is the runner's speed in miles per hour? And I give you the unit conversion factor, which is 1 mile equals 1,609 meters. So notice how we're going from meters to miles and seconds to hours, right? So this is a combined conversion. It's more involved. It's more multi-step. So first, let's convert miles to meters. And to do that, we'll take 400 meters and divide it by 1,609 meters per mile. From that, we get approximately 0.2486 miles. Next, we'll convert seconds to hours. To do that, we'll take 50 seconds and divide it by 3,600 seconds per hour. From that, we get approximately 0.01389 hours. So to calculate the speed is distance over time, right? So we'll take our two values that we just found and divide them. So we'll put 0.2486 over 0.01389, and we get approximately 17.91 miles per hour. Please pause this video and work on the Lesson 2, Level 3 problems in the workbook. Once you're finished with the problems in the workbook, please move on to the next video for Lesson 3.